In continuation to our previous video, in this video we will see how to access libraries that are already deployed on the blockchain. Let's quickly deploy this library on the blockchain. Select ArrayLib only, deploy. Now we have the address of this library. Now you need to go back to the contract and go to the artifacts. Inside the artifacts, we need to go to the code is alert. And here you can see the auto deploy lib option is by default true. And that's how when you deploy the code is alert contract, it auto deploys the library. It links the address of the library that is right here that we just deployed. In our case, it will link the address here, and that's how it is accessing the library. But in this case, what we are checking is how to access the library that is already deployed. So we need to set it to false so that Remix should not automatically redeploy the new contract and then link that address with it, because we want to use this address of the library that we have already deployed. Copy this address as well. Go ahead and replace this. Now it depends upon the network as well. Since I'm using the JavaScript VM, so that's the reason I'm just updating the details here. If you're using any other network, then you need to update the details accordingly. So save this file and close it. So in order to verify if it has correctly linked the address of the library or not, so we will use the function to get library address, public view returns, let's say address, and here I can do return address and take this code from here, paste it, the library name, and that's it. It will revert the address of the library. Set it to pure. Now let's deploy this contract, code is alert. And cool, we have deployed the contract. Now let's get the address of the library, because we want to ensure that it has linked the same library that was deployed on the blockchain and not the new instance of the library. So let's get the address. So you can see the address is ending with CBEE, and it is the same address CBEE. And if you'll go back to the file here, we updated the same address, and that's how you can link the libraries and you can access them inside your smart contract. Even though we are using the existing library that is already deployed on the blockchain, we still need the source code because we need the APIs to access the function. So we still need the code, but it is not going to deploy this code on the blockchain. Now this is gas efficient because we are not deploying the source code. So definitely it will save us the gas. And if you are doing it in hard hat, then the first option is either you have to do it manually, the way I showed you in the remix, or the second way is use the hard hat or the brownie functions if you are using Python. So you can call the functions with the library name and the library address, and it will automatically link it for you. So basically it is just updating the same file that we just did it manually. So you can use those functions or you can do it manually. So that's pretty much about the libraries, how you can access the libraries from the blockchain that are already out there. So definitely it is a good practice to use the libraries that are already out there instead of creating your own libraries.